guess I see you somewhere. I see you somewhere around. Oh, I guess I see you somewhere around.
You're all very welcome to Aughrim here today for the Fitzgerald Kitchens Junior A Football Championship final between Ballinacor and Shillelagh Coolboy. A novel pairing in this one. Unfortunately, the weather has turned against us here in Aughrim. We've had a rough time of it over the last couple of weeks, but both teams are just finishing their warm-ups. I have Podge Doody on co-commentary with me. Podge, this is a wonderful two really good teams here in this final. It's a wonderful advertisement for the Junior A Championship. Ballinacor, we were just looking through the results on the way. They've put up a whopping score of 1890 altogether, fond of their goals. Shillelagh Coolboy are fondest getting goals with 1094 on their side, so it'll be just interesting to see the both teams go for this one from the outset, or how to set out their stall.
Well, I think both teams will go from the outset, and from having watched Ballinacor, they'll go straight from the throw-in. I think it was against Aughrim, Paddy Byrne. I think John Toomey knocked the ball down to Paddy Byrne, and he went straight up the middle of the field, so he didn't put the ball in the back of the net. And Ballinacor did something similar in games after that as well. If they win the ball from the throw-in, they'll attack, and that's why they've scored, what was you said, 18 goals and 90 points, with Paddy Byrne with 6 goals from midfield and James Murphy 5 goals from centre forward. So Ballinacor will do that, but Shillelagh Coolboy like goals too, and Ballinacor don't like conceding. We were just saying a few minutes ago that something will have to give there, and whatever gives could end up deciding this game.
Yeah, look, and as we said, Shillelagh Coolboy have had a really good, as you alluded earlier, probably their season really kicked off at the quarter-final stage. A huge win against what were the then favourites, Ashford, 2-11 to 1-9 in that one, and a semi-final win over Rathnew then, in which they turned the tables on Rathnew from a comprehensive loss earlier in the championship. They turned the tables around and beat them by 4 points in that one. So they've really, grown into this championship, I suppose, and every game, they're improving game by game.
Yeah, that win in the quarter-final against Ashford was a massive win for Shillelagh Coolboy, because after they won that, they knew that they were then well capable of winning this championship. That's the standout game for them, really, and that's when they hit form. And then I know Rathnew probably made them work a little bit harder than they probably had hoped in the semi-final, where Ballinacor's form has kind of been up and down a little bit. They lost to Rathnew in the league part of it, but then they hit form against Pats. Massive win against Ballinacor in the semi-final. The fact that was 2 weeks after Shillelagh Coolboy played theirs. So are Shillelagh Coolboy going to be a little bit undercooked? It's 3 weeks now since they've played, and a week since Ballinacor played. I don't know whether that'll have an effect at all or not, but it could.
Yeah, look, it's one of those, and then you could be saying after, maybe the rest has done the world of good and got a few injuries cleared up. Look, we don't know. I suppose the next hour is probably going to tell us that both teams are going to make their way down to parade behind the Piper here in Aughrim for the next few minutes. We're going to give you a quick run through the teams there with up on your screen. First, we have the Ballinacor team. In goal is Kieran O'Neill, Danny Byrne, Philip Toomey and Turnham Mulconroy in the full back line, James Byrne, Danny Dowling and Martin Byrne the half back line, Paddy Byrne and John Toomey in the middle of the field, Chris Murphy, James Murphy, Peter Kendi are the half forward line, with Brian Hanlon, Connor Parsons and Jamie Nolan in the full forward line there. Next up on your screen then we will have Shillelagh Coolboy, Queevy and Rawson in goal, with Rory O'Brien, Dara Foley and Enda Foley in the full back line, Luke Dolan, Aaron Kinsella and Kieran Lambert in the half back line, Wayne Kinsella and Dan Nolan at midfield, Cathal Murphy, PJ Mulhall, and number 12 Dan Bean is replaced by number 19 Dean Grandy on the Coolboy half forward line there. Conor Clinton, Brendan Bean and PJ O'Keefe make up a dangerous looking inside line there. Yeah, just the one change there for Shillelagh Coolboy to the starting lineup. Nervous moments for both teams now. Our big match referee will be Anton Nolan. He's no stranger to the big occasion. Probably the right man for the job here today as well. He'll marshal things fairly well. He always does a good job. There's always a good game of football when Anto's around, and as we said, the rain has just went away for a few minutes. It'd be no harm if we go away for about 3 weeks now, Podge, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would. Underfoot conditions are going to be very difficult today, and that'll even make Anthony Nolan's job a little bit more difficult. You'll see players slipping and sliding, committing to tackles and things like that. There might be a few mistimed tackles, but might maybe nothing sinister in it, and it could end up worse than it looks. But because I'd imagine both these teams will go at each other from the very start. This will be real championship stuff. There'll be no standing back, and I'd say there'll be tackles going in and blocks going in and people competing for balls all over the field.
Yeah, and I suppose just like we said, Podge, we're alluding to the build-up there. The scores in the build-up, as we said, for 144 against 72. That's a plus 72 in this Junior A Championship for Ballinacor. That's a huge plus score in this championship because, there's no easy games in these Junior A, Intermediate, Junior B Championships. And the same plus 35 for Shillelagh Coolboy. If you didn't see Ballinacor's, for and against, it's a huge plus as well for Shillelagh Coolboy. So the two of them are obviously into playing really good attacking brands of football.
Yeah, and that's what I'd expect. Like when you look at the forward lines for both teams, you can see why they score so heavily, And even from their midfield, they've two big scorers in the midfield there, Wayne Kinsella for Shillelagh Coolboy and Paddy Byrne for Ballinacor. So it'll be interesting to see what happens there as well.
Well, indeed, yeah. There's, littered all over the field with really good footballers here. I think you read in the back of the programme there in 2018, Shillelagh Coolboy amalgamated both the two clubs, Shillelagh and Coolboy. It's been a huge boost to the whole area. I know they slipped down the ranks to Junior A, but it's put them back on the map firmly as a club. It's got youngsters back out playing as well, and Ballinacor doing really well to hold their own. We know they were agonisingly beaten in an intermediate final a couple of years back by Arcloger's Ballymoney, who went on to greater things, I suppose. But Ballinacor have reset, come back. They were knocked back into the Junior A a couple of years ago there as well in a relegation battle with Aughrim up in Avondale. I was actually at that one. It was a huge battle as well. But they've reset their club. They've got back, and they're back within an hour now of the intermediate ranks again. Yeah,
when you look at Shillelagh Coolboy, and even with the youth that they have coming through, a lot of their players, a lot of Shillelagh Coolboy lads will be backbone and Tom Niffanogue in the minor A final here on Monday. And then when you look at Ballinacor, I've seen Ballinacor play a couple of times this year, and I've been really, really impressed with them. I think they look like a different team than they were, say, a year or 2 years ago or 3 years ago. I think they're even better now than they were when they were competing at intermediate level. So this will be very interesting.
Very interesting, as we can actually see the track of the two teams in the parade. Even Aughrim is very soft here at the minute. Big senior final replay tomorrow as well, so the ground staff will be out all hours trying to get it right. They've done a huge job with all the games over the last couple of weeks here in Aughrim to have everything right. We're just about ready here now, and we're going to have both teams just lining up for Aughrim Naveen here.
Ladies and gentlemen, I ask you to stand for our national anthem, Aughrim Naveen.
We give due respect to our national anthem. Huge rendition of Aughrim Naveen there. We're getting ready to rock and roll as the crowd give a big cheer here. A good crowd is gathered. There's a good crowd in the stand, and even a nice crowd along here underneath his podge. We're brave in the weather because 1 minute it's t-shirt time and the next minute you'd want, I don't know, a monsoon outfit if there is such a thing.
Yeah, some couple of heavy showers there now in the last hour or two, I suppose. All right, and you just commented on Emmett about where they were doing the parade and the tracks has left on the pitch, so it'll be interesting to see what way it cuts up during the game.
Ballinacor just finishing the warm-up. Nolan blows his whistle to get them up out of the corner. John Toomey, the captain of Ballinacor there. It'll be Ballinacor to defend the town goal in the first half. There's no real breeze to speak of, or either that the flags are just that wet they can't.
It could be that heavy, they could be that heavy they won't blow.
It just won't blow anymore. But yeah, we're getting ready to rock and roll here in Aughrim for the Fitzgerald Kitchens Junior A Football Championship final between Ballinacor and Shillelagh Coolboy. Positional switch already as Cathal Murphy has went to the middle of the field here. Looks like he's going to pick up John Toomey for the throw-in anyway. Paddy Byrne at midfield as well. We have Wayne Kinsley. Dan Nolan has moved to wing forward. Match ball is in and ready.
Not a bad idea putting Cathal Murphy to midfield actually, because when Ballinacor win the throw-in, they attack straight away, so you want to stop that first attack if you can.
We're just about ready to go here. A linesman on this side is Chris Canavan. Looks like the linesman on the far side is Kieran Fleming. Anton Nolan has a quick look around, checking everyone's in their positions. I don't see that much change on either side. Number 2, Danny Byrne is picking up Connor Clinton on this side. So number 4, Tarna Mulconroy looks to be gone on PJ O'Keefe. We're just about ready to go here. Anton Nolan checks all his watches, has a look around and throws the ball in. John Toomey gets up. Cathal Murphy gets his hands to this one, gets it away, and Kinsley. Away comes Aaron Kinsley up the field with the ball. The number 6 back into Cathal Murphy. Murphy has a look, left footed inside off his toe. Hand on it there by Philip Toomey. Toomey just does enough to cut that one out. Tries a dangerous pass across and puts Tarna Mulconroy in all sorts of trouble, but Mulconroy wins his free, does well. It's a free out. He goes long down the field looking for John Toomey. The long arm of Toomey can't get to this one. Wayne Kinsley picks up the ball. Paddy Byrne has fouled him. He's playing under an advantage. There's no advantage, says Anton Nolan. He wants the ball brought back. Both teams looking to start this one at 100 mile an hour ball.
Yeah, I see. Dean Grandy nearly got his hands on that ball there a second ago, and it would have been very dangerous if he did.
Freeze to be taken. Wayne Kinsley lashes it in low, looking for this Tarna Mulconroy, but he goes down too low and picks that one off the ground. It's going to be a day for that sort of thing.
Yeah, the conditions are going to have a huge factor in this. Like even the first ball that was kicked in there, and I think it was Philip Toomey, you could see him, he was standing and couldn't really attack the ball, because the underfoot conditions are so slippy.
And even that type of ball, I suppose, to a forward is actually not an advantage. It'll have to be up off the ground. What I mean? Wayne Kinsley has an opportunity here. He's about 27 or 8 yards out, just around the top of the D. He's about 6 or 7 yards to the left hand side of the post in the town goal, as the breeze just picks up a little bit into his face maybe, but he kicks this one high and kicks it over the bars. The first score of the game, the Shillelagh Coolboy, is the first score for Wayne Kinsley, and the kick out now will be to Kieran O'Neill from Ballinacor.
Perfect start for Shillelagh Coolboy really, because it's Ballinacor and normally the fast starters.
Yeah, and as you said, snuffed out their set piece and got down the field and got their own score on the board. Long kick down the field, huge kick. Paddy Byrne rises, ball breaks into the hands of Chris Murphy. Murphy goes with a long hand pass inside. There's a sliding tackle back there, but Paddy Murphy will continue his run, tries to flick it into his hands. Won't be a day for that. Byrne goes down on the ball again. It's broken play. There's a ruck there. Heavy conditions from both sides. Good play back there by Rory O'Brien. O'Brien picks up the ball, wins his free and comes out with the ball there. Break down.
Did really well. Yeah, Roy O'Brien did really well. Showed good strength there to get that ball up into his hands and win the free.
Taken quickly, and it's into the hands of Dara Foley. Foley comes away with this one. Long hand pass down the field to PJ Mulhall. Mulhall solos, pops off a little ball outside him to Dara Foley. Foley solos, has a look up out from his number 3 Bert. Long ball down the field, dangerous looking ball. Connor Clinton's out in front. Or it's a Brendan Bain. Bain is out in front, takes on his man. He's playing on an advantage. Pops a pass inside to Cathal Murphy, but no advantage there again. It'll be a free in and a pull back there, and Shillelagh Coolboy have hit the ground running here.
Yeah, they surely have, and trying to get the ball into Brendan Bean as quick as they can, which, he's a very big scorer for them as well, very important player, and can kick points from distance as well, so he can.
Yeah, he's a big score to his name in this championship already, as I see on your notes there, Podge. Dangerous, but it'll be Cathal Murphy to kick this one. He's 21 yards out, dressing room side. Sizing up his options here. Murphy swings the left boot. He's hit well. He's hit well enough. Just goes to the left of the post and wide. An unlucky one there. Looked for a good bit away that was going to head over.
Yeah, got great contact actually, and there wasn't a whole lot in it at the end. Good chance for Shillelagh Coolboy, but I think they'll be happy with their start.
They will indeed. They've started really well here, but it's a point to no score. We've just about 3.5 minutes on the clock. Kieran O'Neill goes long down the field. Huge kick down on top of Paddy Byrne again. Breaks away. Byrne gets a hand to it, but again it's PJ Mulhall gets back and flicks a little pass off. Here come the Shillelagh Coolboy men again. This time it's Connor Clinton. Clinton's out in front, does well to win his ball. Pops a hand pass off, but goes after it again himself. It was loose. Dean Grandy picks up the ball. Heavy shot there from Paddy Byrne, but he actually puts him in the right direction. Grandy breaks one tackle. He's away to the top of of the D. Good running from Grandy. Dangerous ball, but Kieran O'Neill takes it well under his crossbar. Comes away with this one and gives it to Tarna Mulconroy. Mulconroy solos away with the ball. Better known as a forward in hurling days, but this one's been taken off him. And Dean Grandy pops the ball out as far as PJ O'Keefe. O'Keefe looks to get through 2 tackles, but doesn't get through the second one. A heavy collision on the ground there. Away come Ballinacor trying to get into this game, and it's John Toomey. Toomey solos up underneath the stand, breaks through 2 tackles. He's fouled, says Anton Nolan. Tries to take it quickly. He's going to have it moved up. And the captain there just leading by example. Podge.
Yeah, you'll see plenty of that today from John Toomey. You know, he's a real rangy player. He'll get up and down the field. He'll go from box to box, you know, and a very important player for Ballinacor.
James Byrne fires the ball down into the corner here, but it's over carrying there from Jamie Nolan. He did take too many steps, in fairness. He was just trying to think of what to do with it. Rory O'Brien has the ball now for Shillelagh Coolboy. They come up the field with PJ Mulhall. Mulhall has a look there, a little bit of tangle of legs with Brian Hanlon just out of picture. Gets it back though, Mulhall, and away up the field they come. It's Wayne Kinsley. It's patient from Shillelagh Coolboy. Gets it back here to Rory O'Brien. O'Brien has a look, solos with this one, cuts back inside. He's tackled by Jamie Nolan. Good defence from Ballinacor. Shillelagh Coolboy probe. They look to go long down the field. They do go long. It's dangerous in there, but it's well read and well taken in there by Danny Byrne. And again, there just seems to be a little bit of, you know, Ballinacor just thinking about it a little bit when it goes in there instead of just attacking it.
Yeah, and I think that's because of the underfoot conditions, really.
Martin Byrne comes away with this one, gets the ball out as far as Brian Hanlon. He's tracked all the way though by Dara Foley. Gets the ball back to Conor Parsons. Parsons fires it up to Paddy Byrne, 65 yards out from his own goal. That's the town goal. They're kicking into the Herbst end. They haven't had a kick ahead yet, in fairness, and it's in the hands now of James Murphy. Murphy tries to cut inside. Aaron Kinsley needs support. Murphy again, 2 tackles get in. Again, Aaron Kinsley gets another tackle in, pushes him all the way back out to the 45. Good play from the defender there. He needed support, but he didn't get it. James Murphy. Martin Byrne now has the ball. He gets it as far as Conor Parsons. There's no one inside for Ballinacor. Tries to pick a pass through an awful lot of players there and just ran out of ideas a little bit.
Yeah, well read by PJ O'Keefe actually. You know, he saw the pass coming and he intercepted it.
Well, players attack the ball, play on, says the referee. Was touched on the ground. It's an advantage here. It's loose, but it'll be an advantage to Shillelagh Coolboy. And again, Shillelagh Coolboy just, you know, breaking down the attack inside Ballinacor. You know, everyone seemed to be, you know, Conor Parsons was out here, Jamie Nolan was out here, and then when they just looked up, there'd no one inside, and Shillelagh Coolboy very quick in the transition.
Yeah, they really were, like, you know, and they just didn't get the ball when they were playing on an advantage. The ball just didn't go to hand, and I think that could be common today. If the ball doesn't go to hand, I think it's going to skid on the deck straight away.
Kieran Lambert had the ball in his possession, gets it right down into the corner here as away comes Shillelagh Coolboy. It's a chance inside. Kieran Lambert fires this one high, but just came off his boot, and probably been better in the conditions maybe to box that one over.
Yeah, and it's Shillelagh Coolboy. They have all the chances at the moment. Like, they have 2 wides, they've 1 drop short, and they have a point as well, you know, and you were saying a minute ago that Ballinacor haven't had a shot at goal yet.
Yeah, they've no shot at goal 7 minutes in, but it's still only a point and no score. You know, it's not a great start from Ballinacor, but they'll be happy enough to be just the 1 score down. Kick out goes long to the far side. Again, it's gone over the hands of Chris Murphy out there, and they're just not finding their bearings at the minute, this Ballinacor side. The Glenmalure man, they'll have to get into it fairly quick here. This first half will fly by. Rory O'Brien gets the ball, fires it inside. There's 2 players on the ground inside, Danny Dowling and PJ Mulhall. Whatever was going on there, long ball fired inside to Brendan Bain. He's out in front, does really well, goes to ground. Standing up is Philip Toomey. Toomey does really well, 2 men on him, but Dean Grandy comes away with it. It's a heavy battle, this one. Grandy is still going, ball pops, squirts from his grasp. Good defending by the Ballinacor men. Gets the ball to Danny Byrne. He gets it out to John Toomey. Toomey does really well to keep that in playing. Gets it to Chris Murphy. Murphy gets it to Paddy Byrne. Byrne back to John Toomey. A lot of these attacks are going to come from those 3, you'd imagine, and Toomey looks up, fires the ball down and into the hands of James Murphy, but again a good tackle from Aaron Kinsley. Again good defence, but it's all opened up inside. Chris Murphy continued his run, hand pass outside to Jamie Nolan, might be a bit too far, it's right to the end line, and it's just gone to the right of post and wide. And Chris Murphy had a lot more time than he thought there.
Yeah, it was a great chance for Ballinacor really, but just again when the ball goes to ground, you know, it just skids away and makes it difficult for the players trying to get it.
Queeveen Rawson will take the kick out. 8.5 minutes gone in Aughrim in the Fitzgerald Kitchens Junior A Championship final here. It's 1 point to Shillelagh Coolboy. Ballinacor, no score. And after all their talk of scores, it could actually be a low-scoring affair in the conditions, Podge, but we'll wait and see. Carl Murphy takes this one, breaks in the first to the break there, and read really well was Luke Dolan. Ball comes down to Wayne Kinsley. He goes long down the field. It's a foot race. Good play by the Ballinacor defence again, out in front there, and gets the ball as far as Paddy Byrne. Paddy Byrne fires it up as far as Martin Byrne. Byrne solos with this one again. Huge numbers around the man on the ball, but Dean Grandy fouls. He was probably in a little bit of bother there, Martin Byrne, if Shillelagh Coolboy just stood up, but they always seem to have 3 or 4 men around the man on the ball, and Ballinacor just struggling to find space.
Yeah, they are, and you can see even a couple of balls that have been kicked into James Murphy, like, you know, Aaron Kinson has been all over him, getting a fist in and trying to disrupt them.
Jamie Nolan was first to that one, but he's well shepherded out over the line by Enda Foley. It'll be a line ball to Shillelagh Coolboy. Rory O'Brien goes over to take as Ballinacor look to push up on their men. Kick into Wayne Kinsley. What has happened here?
On the pitch,
He
he's on the pitch.
It was an eagle-eyed call there from Anthony Nolan. So
he got a word from, is it Chris Canavan?
Chris Canavan on the line there, so that's going to be a throw-in. So what should have been an advantage for Shillelagh on 10 minutes has turned into a 50-50 ball. Throw-in will be between Cathal Murphy here and John Tomey, both players tussling there. Tomey tries to get a hand on Murphy, tries to get a hand on Paddy Byrne, goes down, wins, he's free. To be fair, the advantage was to the player going down and was brave enough to go down.
That's it, and he was brave, you know. We've seen it here the last couple of weeks about lads being brave, going down on the ball and winning frees, like, and that's what he was there, you know. The ball was on the ground and he committed to it.
He did indeed. It'll be Paddy Byrne to kick this one. Just as we said, about 10.5 minutes gone here. He'll be on the 21 when he swings around to kick it. He's about 11 or 12 yards in for the sideline, kicking into the Herbst end here. Kicks this one. It's gone to the right of the post, gone away and gone wide, and a chance gone a begging for the men from Ballinacor. It's still a point to no score here in Aughrim.
Yeah, and even despite Shillelagh Coolboy having a good start, like, you know, Paddy Byrne kicks that over the bar and we're level. And you're right, Emmett, I don't think it's going to be one of those high-scoring games here today. No,
it doesn't look like the way it started, with the conditions as well, to be fair. Probably not going to allow for it, so Queevy and Rawson had to go all the way out under the scoreboard for a ball. We've only one ball in Aughrim, apparently, today. I hope it doesn't burst. We're in trouble. Rawson kicks this one. He goes long down the field. Huge kick from Rawson. Wayne Kinsley's under. There's hands on it there as well. Gets it back to Wayne Kinsley does well. Gets it back to his brother Aaron. Breaks 2 tackles. Bursts down the field. Gets the ball to Dan Nolan. Nolan goes long looking for PJ Mulhall. Mulhall tries to get around Danny Down. He's fouled by Danny Down. Gets it back into Dan Nolan. Nolan pops the ball off here as far as Luke Dolan. Luke Dolan comes under aid. Pops a nice little pass out to Conor Clinton. He gets the ball, or Brendan Bean out to PJ Mulhall into Cathal Murphy. It opens up for Murphy on that left foot. He swings the left foot at this one. He does connect to this one. Brilliant score by Cathal Murphy. Really well worked by Shillelagh Coolboy. He went through the hands, were patient, got the man in the shooting position, and by God, he put his boot through it.
Yeah, he did. He was in that little bit of space. Took them a couple of seconds to find him, but when he got it, he just turned him, and what a left foot he has.
Left foot he has is right. Kieran O'Neill to take this one. 12 minutes gone. It's 2 points to Shillelagh Coolboy. No score to Ballinacor. Ball breaks off the hands of Cathal Murphy into the hands of Martin Byrne, and away come Ballinacor up the field with the ball. It's James Byrne solo with this one. Goes long looking for Brian Hanlon. Hanlon's out in front. Gets the ball off. Fires it to Conor Parsons. Parsons looks to pick a pass inside. Does pick a pass inside to Turnamull Conroy. But Queevy and Rawson, it reads it really well. Gets out in front and goes for safety first and drives the ball out over the line. But he probably done right. He read
it. 100% agree. He read it well, and you know what? If he tries to pick up that ball and he's tackled and gets dispossessed and the goals are free, I think he did the right thing. Hit it over to the sideline and get it to safety.
Not a day for the fancy stuff, Pod, sure.
No, definitely not a day for goalkeepers coming out playing like they're sweepers or whatever.
Sweeper keepers and all this crack. No, it's not. It's Conor Parsons will take this one. He's 14 yards out, right down at the Herbst end here on the press box side. Will he fancy his chances on this one? It'll be a huge kick if he can get it. He looks like he's going for it, but it just comes off the instep there and kicked wide at the near post, and no one on the near post either.
Big ask really, you know, in these conditions. Like in the middle of the summer, if you're going to kick it over the bar from the sideline, it'll be a fantastic score. Like, you know, in these conditions, I think it might be a big ask. Even for Conor Parsons, you know.
Even for Conor Parsons, as you said, it'll be the kick out again from Queeveen Ross in 13 and a half minutes. Just gone, it's 2 points in it here. Shillelagh Coolboy lead Ballinacor. Conor Parsons.
Name on Queeveen Rawlson. Well, it's a bit of a clash of colours, really.
There was a clash of colours before he done his warm-up, I'd say.
That's right, yeah.
Not as big a clash now at the minute. So.
Yeah, it looks like it was a tough warm-up too.
Yeah, he looks like he was put through his paces anyway.
Definitely.
So Queeveen Rawson will take the kick out. We're just getting to the halfway stage of this first half. He lines himself up, kicks long to this side of the field. Huge kick by Rawson down the field, hands everywhere, but the only two that matter are Cathal Murphy's, because he plucks it out of the sky, gets the ball to Luke Dolan. Dolan in possession. The Shillelagh Coolboy men look to break quickly, getting into Wayne Kinsley. Kinsley looks up, goes long down the field, probably not exactly where he wanted it to go. Brendan Bean is a willing runner, but he's not going to get to that one.
Yeah, big ask really from for Brendan Bean to get to that one. You see Shillelagh Coolboy going long on the kickouts and they're aiming at Cathal Murphy, who was a good height advantage on his man.
Yeah, the ball was given to Christopher Murphy. He got to Tarnamul Connery, but he's turned over and away. Come the Shillelagh Coolboy man again. Aaron Kinsley gets the ball into Dan Nolan. Nolan cuts back inside, pops it off to Wayne Kinsley. Kinsley breaks the tackle, does really well. Kicks a foot pass out to Rory O'Brien. O'Brien comes raiding forward, has a look, steps inside, but needs a bit of support. Gets that support as Shillelagh Coolboy look to go through the hands here and have a look at their options. Conor Clinton gives the ball across as far as PJ O'Keefe outside the right boot. Great ball into Dean Grandy, just spills from his grasp in the conditions though. Chris Murphy is back there, gets the ball to Jamie Nolan. Away come the Ballinacor men. Only one man up for them is Jamie Nolan. He makes a run inside. It's not given. It is now. He goes long. He looks to get inside. Oh, it's a great ball if he can get there, but I surely thought there was a pull back.
Yeah, spotted by,
and he was playing on an advantage, and his spotted by Anton Nolan.
Yeah, it surely was, and he did play a good advantage really, and you know what, it mightn't be a bad foul to give away either.
No, and the defender there was in all sorts of trouble. To be fair, it was actually Brian Hanlon inside who made a great run. He turned his man, and they were in all sorts of trouble, and he probably done right just to get a grip of him and hold him back, because he looked to be bearing down on goal.
Yeah, don't concede a goal anyway. If you have to concede a point or by a free, do that, you know. Not that we'd condone cynical fouling of it.
No, but I know lads that would. Kick is high and it's over the bar. Ballinacor are on the score sheet here with their centre forward James Murphy kicking that one. It's 2 points to 1, and you know something, Podge, after 16 minutes here and all the play Shillelagh Coolboy have had, Ballinacor would probably be happy enough with.
Yeah, I think so, because they haven't really got going or into the game yet, you know, so I think they will be happy only to be a point down.
Kick out now will be Queeveen Rawson's. This one goes long down the field. Huge kick from Rawson again down looking for Cathal Murphy, but there was a push in the back there. There was probably any number of 2 or 3 lads could look and say it wasn't me, because there seemed to be a good few nudges going on.
Yeah, him and the ball at Cathal Murphy again, and they're actually, what they're doing as well is they're keeping it away from John Toomey, who'll be the big threat for them, you know, and they're bringing John Toomey to the other side of the field.
Wayne Kinsley gets this ball. Cathal Murphy cuts inside and has a look, goes with that left boot again. Long ball down the field, great ball down the field, well taken by Brendan Bean. A great ball in.
Lovely pass, yeah, from Cathal Murphy. It really was,
great,
you know.
On him, to be
yeah,
fair.
He really does, and Brendan Bean did well actually taking the mark, because it's not easy conditions to gather the ball. First time we saw it, the last ball went into Dean Grandy, it just slipped from his hands.
Kick will be Brendan Beans. He kicks this one high and kicks it over the bars. 3 points to 1 here in Aughrim in the Fitzgerald Kitchens Junior A Football Championship Final. 17 and a half minutes gone.
Good reply there from Shillelagh Coolboy after conceding their first score to come back up the field nearly straight from the kick out and get a score back.
Good direct play though.
Yeah, it was. You can see they're aiming the ball at Cathal Murphy, you know, and it's probably a good tactic for them.
Ball breaks in the middle of the field. Again, it's picked up by PJ O'Keefe. Good play by Shillelagh Coolboy. Again, they go direct. Long ball inside. Brendan Bain looks to have the number on his man here. Keeper comes out, Kieran O'Neill, and Kieran O'Neill drags his man to the ground. I'd say Kieran O'Neill could be going for a sit down here.
It could be, because you know what? When Brendan Bean went to go around him, he put his leg out first.
Yeah,
now, Brendan Bean didn't go to ground at that stage, but he got a grip of him then and he ended up going to ground. Whether it was deliberate pull down or not, I don't know, but like if Brendan Bean went to ground on the first tackle, it could have been a black card, all right.
I think Anthony Nolan's happy enough with the free
yeah,
in,
he
to
is,
be fair.
Yeah,
that's a
cards,
big call at this stage again, but I was just on the first look when you know the black card is hovering there. It was
Yeah, and you know what? Like I said, we won't condone it again. Like, but you know, if Brendan Bean gets around him there, it's an open goal.
an open goal, is right, but looks like it's going to be a goal in it now because it's 4 points to 1 as Wayne Kinsley kicks this one high and over the bar, and all of a sudden Shillelagh Coolboy just opened their shoulders a little bit and stretch into a 3-point lead here.
Yeah, we're just talking there a minute ago about Ballinacor being happy, only being a point down. I don't think he'll be happy now. 4 points to 1.
Kick out goes short as far as James Byrne. James Byrne takes this one in, gives it as far as Martin Byrne. Byrne cuts inside and pops a little pass off to Peter Kennedy. He gets the ball back to Danny Byrne in the corner. Kieran O'Neill calling directions, gives it to Tarna Mulconroy. Mulconroy comes out with this one, pops it to Philip Toomey. Toomey back to Tarna Mulconroy. Mulconroy cuts inside, needs support now, gets it from Paddy Byrne. Byrne looks up, gives the ball back to Philip Toomey. They'd look to build from the back here. Toomey pops it to James Byrne. Slow build up from Ballinacor, but they're in possession and they're in control when they have that ball. Danny Dowling gets the ball, shovels it almost out to the James Byrne, pops it away again into Tarna Mulconroy. He's popping up everywhere. The number 4 breaks 1 tackle, breaks 2. He's away up the line, pops it inside. John Toomey's going for. John Toomey is tackled and fouled by Dan Nolan. I'd say it's a tangle of legs, to be fair. I think the two of them are coming, ball is given in, and it's just a tangle of legs, to be fair.
Yeah, nothing cynical there at all, really. You know, he was unlucky really to give away a free, and it was that tangle of legs. Both lads trying to, one lad running after another lad, and these things happen, I suppose.
Things happen in the mucky Aughrim in October.
Yeah.
James Murphy will have a chance to cut the deficit to 2 here. Taking his time over this one, has a good look at the post. He's about 31 or 2 yards out, I'd say. Has a look, kicks this one, good connection it seems. Kicks it high and kicks it over the bar. 4 points to 2 in Aughrim in the Fitzgerald Kitchens Junior A Football Championship. 20 and a half minutes on the clock. Look, it's one of those games, you know, as we said, like, Ballinacor not playing well or just hanging in there. Shillelagh Coolboy look to be the better team at the minute.
Yeah, they do. Like, for Ballinacor, like John Toomey and Paddy Byrne really haven't got into in the middle of the field yet, and Chris Murphy and James Murphy probably need to get on more ball. But yeah, like Shillelagh Coolboy are playing well and they're managing conditions well.
Brilliantly taken by Dara Foley. Foley gets the ball across and into the hands of PJ O'Keefe. O'Keefe outside the boot, gets it to PJ Mulhall. Good play here by the Shillelagh Coolboyman. Direct again, little foot pass inside, looking for Brendan Bean. Well taken by Bean, with good tackling back there by Philip Toomey. It's not, says Anton Nolan. He said you got your 2 arms around him and you fouled him. Looked like it was good tackling, but Brendan Bean's proven to be a real handful.
Yeah, he is. You can see, I think it was his PJ Mulhall was at that time that was looking from inside, and you can see him, he's very busy inside actually, off the ball, like he's moving over and back, and when he makes those runs he's going 100%, so he's giving Philip Toomey a difficult task there.
He is. I just seen for that kick out Danny Dowling was being pushed out on Cathal Murphy. Number 5 James Byrne has gone into centre back on PJ Mulhall, so there's a little bit of a shuffle around there from the Ballinacor men. This kick has gone to the left of the post and wide, though. It's one for Wayne Kinsley, one you'd probably expect him to get. But
yeah, I agree. Wayne Kinsley normally kick those for you, alright.
Kick out again from Kieran O'Neill. Ballinacor looking to win clean possession here. John Toomey, Cathal Murphy's under this one. Ball breaks. Toomey almost got it at the second attempt. Good battle between the two. Peter Kennedy picks it up but retreats into his own half. Pops it off as far as Danny Byrne. Byrne under huge pressure there from Luke Dolan. Good play again by the Shillelagh Coolboyman, pushing right up on the ball. Paddy Byrne gets away, breaks the first tackle. Foot passes it out as far as James Byrne. Byrne comes raiding down the field. Long ball inside looking for Brian Hanlon. Hanlon out in front, puts his foot to it first, gets down over the ball, does really well. Hanlon under all sorts of pressure from Enda Foley, gets it out to Conor Parsons. Parsons cuts it inside to John Toomey. Here comes Toomey now, breaks 1 tackle, breaks 2, but he's fouled and it'll be a free in. I think the second one was just in the back. I know Shillelagh Coolboy are not happy about, but I think the second one was just in the back and it's been moved in. If we watch it here, breaks the first tackle, second one is just in the back. We have the luxury of a replay with his here, so
yeah, PJ Mulhall's tackle was okay. It was shoulder
quickly
to shoulder.
taken inside. There's danger here. Paddy Byrne gets this one. Queevy Rawson was quick off his line, and James Murphy just keeping everyone on their toes there. With Paddy Byrne made a great run outside, and it's 4 points to 3. 1 point game, 23 minutes gone, and look, as we said, Ballinacor will be hugely happy with that.
Yeah, you know, and even James Murphy there, like, you know, looking for Paddy Byrne and seeing if there was a goal chance on, and decided just to kick it over the bar in the end.
Wayne Kinsley takes the kick out short, breaks through one tackle, gets it to his brother Aaron. They come away with the ball on the far side. It's Kieran Lambert. Lambert solos, needs a little bit of a support. Oh, it's a loose looking hand pass, but Wayne Kinsley does really well to get it. Gives it to Paddy Byrne. There's a tangle of legs there. Kinsley will take the ball and take the free, and he does, gives it to Rory O'Brien. Oh, nice touch from O'Brien, because if he didn't get that ball up quick, he was going to be under pressure. He done really well, gets it back to Wayne Kinsley. Oh, just carries it into a little bit of a dead end there. Ball is given to James Murphy, into Tarnamul Conroy, out to Conor Parsons. Parsons pops the ball off, back to James Murphy. Murphy goes away up the field with this one, solos with it, has a look, runner off his shoulders. John Toomey breaks the first tackle, breaks the second tackle. He's playing on an advantage, no advantage, he'll have his free in, and we could be level there.
Yeah, I was just saying a few minutes ago, I was talking about, you know, John Toomey and Paddy Byrne and these lads having to get into the game. There's John Toomey after winning 2 frees in a row, and
Two
could have,
plays, and
yeah,
2
plays
into the game.
Yeah, and he's a very strong runner, so he is, and he's hard to stop. You know, you want to be getting to him before he gets the ball. Really, you know, when he gets his hands on the ball, he'll break those tackles and win frees.
Looks like Paddy Byrne is going to kick this one. James Murphy has told him to kick this one with just about 25 minutes on the clock here. It's a 1-point game here in Aughrim. Will it be level after this? It will, you know. It's high and it's over the bar. Great kick from Paddy Byrne. It's 4 points all. Ballinacor 4, Shillelagh Coolboy 4. 25 minutes on the clock. We're 5 plus injuries from half time. And as we said, you know, these county finals are all about weather and storms, Podge, and Ballinacor just about weathered one there.
Yeah, they did, and now Shillelagh Coolboy will have to do it, because Ballinacor after kicking the last 3 scores, so Shillelagh Coolboy need to have a good response.
And a loose kick out goes to Chris Murphy. It's opening up in front of him. James Murphy rounds his man, player gone to ground. Murphy gets to the top of the 21, looks to shoot, shoots and buries the ball in the back of the net. We talked about weathering a storm. Here comes the storm. That's Ballinacor. They've just blasted themselves into the lead. A loose kick out from the goalie. James Murphy got all the way in, looked like he might be fouled by Dara Foley. Left foot blast the ball to the back of the net. What a finish, what a goal. This game has turned on its head.
Yeah, you're right. It looked like it could have been fouled. It looked like he took too many steps. I'd say Anthony Nolan gave him the benefit of the doubt because of the tackle, but a good finish off the outside of his left.
Good mark taken by Cathal Murphy. It wasn't actually a mark. He took it on the second attempt. It wasn't taken clean. A ball goes long inside. Oh, PJ Mulhall does really well to win that one. It was a dangerous ball, and now here comes Shillelagh Coolboy looking for the reply. It's Luke Daw, it's Conor Lambert out, or Kieran Lambert, sorry, outside. He's fouled as he was going through, and it'll be a free in. It's all action here in the last few minutes of this one. This game has exploded into life here, Podge. And look, I know it was. We were talking about both teams. It looked like Shillelagh Coolboy were almost, you know, in second gear dealing with Ballinacor, but all of a sudden they've just exploded into life.
Yeah, they surely have, and they're a dangerous team, you know, that score heavily, and you can see they're 1-3 in less than 5 minutes, you know, so that's the threat that they bring. And to tell you the truth, it wasn't a bad free by James Byrne to give away there either, you know, because who was it, Kieran Lambert going through for Shillelagh Coolboy?
Wayne Kingston kicks this one, kicks it high into the Aughrim sky. It's gone high and it's gone over the bar. It's a good reply from the Shillelagh Coolboy man to bring it back within 27 minutes on the clock here. But like you alluded to, you know, for that 5-minute burst, the big players for Ballinacor have stormed into the game. Paddy Byrne, John Toomey, James Murphy, all doing their bit.
Yeah, the lads we actually mentioned, you know, but very important for Shillelagh Coolboy to get that score.
A ball breaks in the middle of the field. Shillelagh Coolboy have won it again. It's PJ O'Keefe and Paddy Byrne just having a little bit of afters there. The referee Anthony Nolan's all over. He's going to move it up. Deals with it really quickly as he always does, and it's Wayne Kinsley with the ball. Pops it to PJ Mulhall. Anthony still wagging his finger at someone over there, but Brendan Bain doesn't care because he's playing away. Philip Toomey stands him up, tries to get on his left foot, does get on his left foot. Brendan Bain kicks it high and kicks it over the bar, and I think that's what Shillelagh Coolboy need to do if they're going to win this one. It's that direct ball into Brendan. It's very hard to stop him.
Yeah, you can see he was trying to get on to his right first, so he was, and in fairness, when he got the opportunity to kick away his left, he did, like, so a really good score from Brendan Bean, and he has been really dangerous, really, you know, and I think like PJ Mulhall is having a big impact on the game as well, so he is.
PJ Mulhall went down injured, I think, looking to try and slow up the game a bit, but Anton Nolan was having none of it, but it came to came to an advantage for the Shillelagh Coolboy men because they're in possession. PJ Mulhall is foul, goes to ground, playing under the advantage. Cathal Murphy breaks the tackle, pops it back to Brendan Bean. It's Shillelagh Coolboy in control of the ball. A good ball there by Wayne Kinsa, pops it over as far as Dan Nolan. Nolan has too many. Brilliant dispossession from Conor Parsons, using all his experience there to flick the ball away from Dan Nolan. Gets the ball to Peter Kendi. Kendi gets the ball into James Murphy. Little bit of space for Murphy. Rory O'Brien tries to face him up there. He cuts across, gets the ball inside to Danny Down. 1-2 there. Two players go to ground off the ball. Play away to the referee. It's into the hands of Peter Kendi. Kendi tries to get the pass away, but luckily enough it rebounds back to himself, but he doesn't pick it up at the second attempt. And it's that man Wayne Kinsley again gets a hand in on the ball, pops it away to Aaron Kinsley. Here come the Shillelagh Coolboy men. A clash off the ball with Turner and Mulconroy and Aaron Kinsley. Again Anthony Nolan right on it and tells it to him to get up and play away, and he's dead right. Brian Hanlon goes in over there with a tackle that Anthony Nolan doesn't like and is going to deal with. According to the Stepham, Brian Hanlon is going to have his name taken, I would imagine.
Yeah, I think Grandy actually did really well because he was moving up the field, so he had 3 Ballinacor players in front of him. And he turned, he came back, played a little bit safe, and probably needless free with 3 players around him. And
yeah, they're right.
Looks like he's got.
He's not in he was,
no danger, and picks up a card.
He's going to have to play for half a minute and 30 minutes in the second half on a yellow card. Now he'll have to mind himself. Here comes Shillelagh Coolboy with this one. Will they go long? They look to be going long. It's Wayne Kinsta puts his boot through it, drives it in, looking for Dean Grandy. Grandy just about took it, nearly took it, but John Tummy was right back there. We're going to have 1 minute of injury time as away up the field come the Ballinacor man, pops it back to Tummy. Tummy raids down that far side, hard to stop once he gets the gallop on. Ball is in the hands of James Murphy, out to Paddy Byrne, back to James Murphy. Good tackle there by Aaron Kinsta to turn him, gives it back to Paddy Byrne. There's space on this side for the Ballinacor men if they can get. James Byrne takes it into contact at the far side, turns back to Turner Mulconroy, go through to hands here. The Ballinacor men do really well and pops a pass off to Brian Hanlon. Hanlon in a bit of space, gives the ball Conor Parsons. There's space inside for Jamie Nolan. Nolan does really well, turns his man, takes his mark. Took it a bit late.
Yeah.
he took it a little bit late, but
probably
anyway.
We'll probably give him a chance to gather his feet, I suppose.
Yeah,
but just when that ball was kicked in, John Toomey was actually in acres of space inside. Probably just before the ball was delivered, and if it had got it into him, it was probably a goal chance.
This ball is looping high, it's dangerous, and it's right into the top of the net. A great kick by Jamie Nolan, a huge kick at the time, because we're just about that minute of injury time is up. It puts 2 points in it for Ballinacor 1-5, Shillelagh Coolboy 6 points. It'll be a kick out from Queeveen Ross, and Anton Nolan has gone in. He's going to take the ball. Thank you very much. It's half time in the Junior A final, the Fitzgerald Kitchens Junior A Championship football final here between Ballinacor and Shillelagh Coolboy. And I suppose, Podge, the one standout for me is Shillelagh Coolboy probably going into a dressing room wondering, how are we 2 points down here?
Yeah, they probably are, and it's probably that 5 minute spell there where when Ballinacor scored 1-3, that's been the difference in the game so far, because Shillelagh Coolboy have been good apart from that. And the goal came off straight after a kick out when they already conceded the scores. So it was 1-1 in about 30 seconds, and that's the difference between the teams, really.
Big differences, right? But a goal is a huge score in these conditions as well, I suppose. You've trying to kick 4 points to be a goal in this without getting one yourself is going to be huge. And look, there hasn't been many chances. I think Ballinacor probably managed those few minutes when they were going less well better.
You're right.
That little 5 minute purple patch really hurt Shillelagh Coolboy. They just took over Ballinacor, and Shillelagh Coolboy had no answer, whereas for the 17 or 18 minutes before, Ballinacor actually managed Shillelagh Coolboy in possession.
Exactly, really well. They didn't. Shillelagh Coolboy didn't manage to convert it into scores, and that's Ballinacor have done, so that's the difference, alright, Hammett,
Yeah, look, we're going to be back with the second half of the Fitzgerald Kitchens Junior A Football Championship final. It's delicately poised here in Aughrim. Ballinacor 1-5, Shillelagh Coolboy 6 points. Tune in for the second half shortly. Don't go away, because this is going to be a cracker.
see you somewhere around. I see you somewhere around. Oh, I guess I see you somewhere around. guess I see you somewhere around. Oh, I guess I see you somewhere around.
You're all very welcome back to Aughrim here for the second half of the Fitzgerald Kitchens Junior A Football Championship final. It's 1-5 to Ballinacor. Shillelagh Coolboy 6 points. We're just about ready to go. I don't see many changes coming out. We'll just have a quick scan around there. As we said, at half time they're going in. Shillelagh Coolboy probably done most of the footballing in that first half, but a 5 or 6 minute burst from Ballinacor, which they got 1-3 off, has them 2 points in front here, and they'll be happy enough. Lots of work to do here still in heavy conditions. We can see the pitch is starting to chop up fairly bad, Podge, and look at it, big match here tomorrow as well. We just hope the rain stays away now and gives it every chance.
Yeah, definitely. You can see it cutting up in front of the Herps end there on the 20 metre line, between it and the 13 metre line straight in front of the goals.
Ballinacor will kick into the town end in this half. It'll be the Herps then for the Shillelagh Coolboy men to try and get enough scores to win this one. Anthony Nolan goes in, he's ready to go, he throws it in, the game is on here. John Tomey bats the ball down as far as Paddy Byrne. Here comes the set piece now that we talked about in the first half. Paddy Byrne's away, Tomey's off his shoulder, pass inside, little 1-2 to Paddy Byrne. Oh, it's just gone over, and Kieran Lambert done very well to get a hand on that. It's well marshalled there by the defence. A free to Aaron Kinsley, and just about got away with that one. Shillelagh Coolboy, but it was dangerous.
Yeah, it was, and that's what Ballinacor do. And I've seen them do that before. It's goals from that situation. Like James Murphy, after taking a real big hit there, after he released the ball back to Paddy Byrne, and he John Toomey coming on one side and Paddy Byrne coming on the other.
Yeah, there was it was looking like it was opening up, but just that pass was just an inch or two off. Paddy Byrne was stretching for it, and Kieran Lambert got a hand in, and the Shillelagh Coolboy defence done really, really well. Wayne Kinsley's been told to go back into his own 14 to take this kick. Queeveen Rawson offers himself up, Rory O'Brien offers himself up, he just spills it. There's pressure from Brian Hanlon does well, but Wayne Kinsley does even better, comes away with the ball. Good play by Kinsley, charges forward, tries to lead his team out of defence. It's a free to Wayne Kinsley. Kinsley's pulled down by Chris Murphy. Good few oohs and ahs underneath us here, and Wayne Kinsley has stayed down. I didn't quite catch the full extent of that. There's not a lot of movement from Wayne Kinsley there either, whatever. Yeah, he's gone to ground heavily. There was a hand in from Chris Murphy to dispossess. Anton Nolan was right on it. So.
Yeah, he was, he does seem to be in a bit of distress there. So that's the last thing Shillelagh Coolboy need now.
Minute and a half into the second half, because Wayne Kinsley has been playing very well in this game.
Well, that's what they need. Shillelagh Coolboy will need that. They'll need lads to get on the ball and break the line and whatever. And I'm not saying take on 3 and 4 lads, but someone to bring a bit of pace to it and a bit of energy to the game.
Yeah, Wayne Kinsley still receives attention here from his physio. Looks like he'll take his own free when he gets up. He's up. He seems to be okay. Again, lads look to offer themselves for the free. Wayne Kinsley having a good look around here, pops a little ball off to the far side there. It's taken by Aaron Kinsley, does well to break the tackle of James Murphy, and away goes Aaron Kinsley on the advantage. He's got to the far 65, does really well, needs a bit of support. Heavy clash of bodies, both players slid in for the ball. Aaron Kinsley's blown for touching it on the ground there.
Yeah, I thought maybe a bit harsh, he could have got a second advantage really. James Murphy pulling over him.
It looked like he had the second boy ham even. James there coming away with the ball, but it's a free to Ballinacor, long and into John Tomey. Tomey picks this one up about 55 yards out from the goal, right underneath the stand, gives it to James Murphy, back to Paddy Byrne. We're starting to mention those names that you talked about in the first half a little bit more now. Podge, these Ballinacor men are growing into this game. Peter Kendy's on it, Connor Parsons has the ball, gets the ball and fires it out to Martin Byrne on this side. He gives it to Jamie Nolan. Nolan pops it back to Parsons. It's a patient build up here now from the Ballinacor men. Good foot pass from Parsons over to Paddy Byrne, just takes his his eye off it, but gets it at the second attempt. Looks to take on his man, does take on his man, who is Luke Dolan, does well, does Paddy Byrne, but he's well dispossessed back there. Good defence, but then a hand in on the hand pass away, and it's James Murphy who does well. He gets the ball, he's tracked by two Shillelagh Coolboy defenders, gets it back outside to Peter Kendi. Kendi gets it out to Brian Hanlon. Hanlon looks to foot pass it across to Danny Down, but it doesn't reach him. It reaches another Danny. It's Dan Nolan. He gets the ball away to Dean Grandy. Grandy solos through 1-2 tackles, takes it into contact, but does really well to hold on to it. Now he's playing an advantage. Good play there by Dean Grandy. He looked like he was probably running out of options a bit, but great control.
Yeah, he was under all sorts of pressure, but he managed to retain the ball and kept running and kept going and kept going. Probably could have hand passed it away there a couple of seconds ago, but like, they still have possession now.
Ball is into the hands of the midfielder Dan Nolan. He finds Brendan Bainbridge. Again, two men go to him, but there's a pocket of space for PJ Mulhall. Oh, lovely dummy solo and kicks, but he just rushed the second kick a little bit. He found himself a little bit of time and space with a wonderful dummy, but just rushed the second kick, and it's gone to the left and wide, and that's Shillelagh Coolboy's first attack of this second half.
Yeah, it is, and you know what, that would have been a fabulous score in these conditions, that little dummy solo, and managing then to, if he hadn't managed to kick it over the bar, it would have been a great score, and exactly what Shillelagh Coolboy would have needed.
Kieran O'Neill will take the kick. Anthony Nolan wasn't happy with where he was taking it from. 4.5 minutes into the second half here. We've had no score. We've had lots of action. High ball breaks in the middle of the field. Peter Kendi goes for it. It breaks inside. Kieran Lambert is on it again. There's broken play all around. It's a free to Shillelagh Coolboy. It says that PJ O'Keefe was pushed down on the ball. PJ O'Keefe has stayed down.
Yeah, it just turned into a big scramble for the ball, really, and he probably did. Another example of a player looking to go down on the ball and brave enough to do it and win his free.
Yeah, and again, the second half now, a couple of stoppages, these conditions, and the heavy toll of this game is starting to tell on lads a little bit.
Yeah, and there'll be loads of collisions, like, you know, in these conditions, that's what it leads to, really. You know, the ball isn't moving as quick, it gets stuck in the ground, and more players get around it, and obviously more contact and more collisions, more injuries, more stoppages, more everything.
More everything is right. We've 5 minutes on the clock here. Wayne Kinsler, ball in hand again, has a look around. Kinsler looks to pop a ball inside to Dean Grandy. He's tackled by, it was Kieran Lambert, tackled by Turnham Mulconroy. Back goes Martin Byrne. Byrne does really well, gets the ball back to Philip Toomey. He gives it to John Toomey. Both Toomey's back there minding the house. Bang, ball down the field is picked up by Chris Murphy. Away come Ballinacor. Really well worked out defence here, and it's John Toomey on the ball. Looks to carry it into collision. That collision is Wayne Kinsler. Kinsler does really
massive
well.
Tackle, yeah, really massive tackle. We're just talking about how hard John Toomey is to stop, but Wayne Kinsler did it that time.
PJ Mulhall finds a pocket of space over on the far side, gets the ball to Brendan Bain. Bain turns on that right foot, kicks it high. The crowd in the stand will tell you it's high, it's over the bar. A brilliant kick, brilliantly worked, but all came from that turnover from Wayne Kinsler and John Toomey.
Yeah, it did, and clever play then by PJ Mulhall, and a real good score by Brendan Bean.
Number 12, Dan Bean is coming into the fray here. Looks like Enda Foley is leaving. So 12, Dan Bean. Imagine there might be an injury there, because there wasn't. You couldn't say.
No, nothing obvious there to say that
especially in the second half, the last
yeah.
few minutes, the first half they were under pressure, and there Danny Nolan takes the ball into contact.
Yeah.
Looks like he was
He's
charging.
going to do for charging, yeah.
Yeah.
Going to give him a card as well.
He's going to be blown here, Danny Down. He's going to get his yellow card as well, which he was in possession. He didn't need to take that contact.
Yeah, good decision by Anthony Nolan, yeah, it was.
Yellow card, it's a good call enough, because Wayne Kinsler again looks to go inside, does go inside. That man, Brendan Bean, is out in front again. Oh, lovely ball back to Cathal Murphy. Murphy off the left boot again. It's high and it's over the bar, and we're level in Aughrim. It's 1-5 to Ballinacor, 8 points to Shillelagh Coolboy, and 2 really well worked scores from Shillelagh Coolboy there now. And, you know, just finding it a little bit easier to get those scores.
Yeah, no, they were 2 great scores. Like, and Ballinacor, that was their own fault on that one. They had possession, won the kick out, and and then ended up giving away a free.
High ball down the field again, hands all over the place, but no one has him on the ball. Wayne Kinsella goes down, picks up the ball, gives it to Dan Nolan. That's good win. A dirty ball was loose and it's into the hands of Conor Parsons. Parsons does really well, breaks one tackle, he's playing an advantage. He has a man outside him, he gives the ball out to Chris Murphy. Murphy breaks one tackle, gets it into James Murphy. Murphy at the top of the D, and just as we said it was an easy score, they're finding scores easy. That's a brilliantly worked score from the Ballinacor men, albeit coming off cough up a possession.
Yeah, it was a turnover, and its conditions lead to that. It was a Dan Nolan, and he hand passed the ball I think it was to Kieran Lambert, and you know what, just the conditions, lads can't get to the ball, and in fairness to Conor Parsons, he read it fairly well and carried the ball well and got it to the shooter, and he kicked it over the bar.
Gerard Byrne is on the scene for Ballinacor. Gerard Byrne comes in for Peter Kendi, number 12. Peter Kendi leaves as they're putting in his stint. That's a dangerous forward coming on at this stage in the game. We all know Gerard's prowess around the goal, Pod.
Yeah, definitely he is, you know, and he's been out injured for the last couple of weeks, you know, so a big plus that he's able to play.
High ball breaks in the middle of the field. A second hand got on it by Danny Dowling this time. Good play though by the wing back. Luke Dolan goes back and picks up the ball, going back to his own goal. Does well to hold possession. Gets it Darren Kinsella. Kinsella fires a little pass back outside, and it's into the hands of Dara Foley. Foley comes away, but he's blocked down again. Hunger there from the Ballinacor, and Danny Dowling picks it up. Brian Hanlon is on the ball, has a look inside. There's not enough options inside. Looks to go through the hands. Gets the ball to Chris Murphy. Murphy comes all the way across here to Paddy Byrne. Byrne in the middle of the field here in Aughrim. Gets the ball to Conor Parsons. Parsons has a look up, pops it inside to Paddy Byrne. Byrne cuts inside the tackle, but he doesn't get through Wayne Kinsella, who's a roadblock there again. Kinsella does well, gets the ball. It's Chris Murphy gets the ball now for Ballinacor to James Murphy. Opens up a little pocket of space, gets to the top of the D. Chance for James Murphy. Big chance, big kick, big score for Ballinacor. 2 points in it again. It's 1-7 to Ballinacor. 8 points to Shillelagh Coolboy with 9.5, nearly 10 minutes on the clock here. And it seesaws one way or the other. There was two great scores for Shillelagh Coolboy to get back into it. 2 wonderful scores for Ballinacor.
Yeah, 2 wonderful scores from James Murphy. I think that's his 5th point of the game. You know, like we talked about how much he'd scored coming into this championship, you know, 5.35, and it's easy to see why now.
Jonathan Smith is warming up underneath, as we were led to believe he was out for the year with an injury. He didn't look to be moving that freely in the warm-up there earlier. But it looks like he's going to come on here. Number 12, Dan Bean, is going to have his name checked by the referee here. The umpire must have told him, linesman must have told him he was probably giving a little bit too much attention to the man just in, who is Gerard Byrne. So marking a customer like Rory O'Brien is going off. It's Jonathan Smith is in. The kick out will be from Queeveen Ross, and 11 minutes on the clock now. Huge ball down the middle. Tomey attacks it again. This breaks. Danny Dowling is first to react. Rowland does well, goes down and wins his ball. That's all they needed to do. The man going down the ball gets the advantage well again, but he just done really well there to ensure that Ballinacor keep the possession. Here they come down the field with Martin Byrne. Byrne pops it off to Jamie Nolan. The Shillelagh Coolboy defence looked to have just dropped off a step, Podge. There seemed to be a little bit more space.
There is, and definitely more time for Ballinacor at the moment anyway on the ball.
Tornamal Conroy gives it back to Danny Dowling to Conor Parsons, picks a little pass inside, very rarely gives the ball away, gets it into Jamie Nolan, does really well. Paddy Byrne is on the rampage here, gets the ball but play away, says the referee. 1-2 tackles, and it's a foul then by Paddy Byrne, who probably felt hard done by on the first one.
Yeah, I thought Kieran Lambert was very good there, so he was, you know, and then he went and got the ball as well, and then Paddy Byrne fouls him, and you're right, probably did feel a little bit hard done by, and sometimes lads give away free in those situations.
And away they come. So it's Dara Foley comes away with this one, solos up the field, cuts inside, loose looking pass with Jonathan Smith does well to get to it. He's tackled by Conor Parsons. Parsons fouls Jonathan Smith, and a big cheer goes up as Smith came tearing now a defence there, leg heavily bandaged. He doesn't look to be moving the freest, but he's putting everything into it.
No, you're right, and Johnny Smith is that type of player, you know, he's 100% all the time, you know, he gives it absolutely everything, and he'll burst forward at every opportunity, so he will.
Takes the pass from Cathal Murphy, gives it back to Murphy. Murphy has a look, cuts inside and gets the ball to Wayne Kinsella. Kinsella is fronted up by John Tomey, shoulder to shoulder. Those two have went to toe all day, to be fair. Long ball in from PJ O'Keefe, dangerous looking ball, but it's gone to the right of the post and gone wide. Just when Shillelagh Coolboy needed a little bit more from that attack, it just peters out on them.
Yeah, and probably had a little bit more time than he thought, and probably didn't have to rush the ball in at all. I know there's probably a height advantage in there. He's going to throw this up.
He's going to throw the ball up, is he? He's warned them.
Yeah, I think he will, because no, he's letting them away with it. Because he shouldn't kick it out when there's a player in the D. Now you can penalise the player, or you can penalise the goalkeeper, you know.
He's saying he didn't blow his whistle by the sound.
All right, okay. Well.
They're trying to keep people off the pitch after the match. Good luck with that. Ball breaks in on the middle of the field. Danny Dowling goes to ground, doesn't pick it up at the second attempt. This time it's Conor Clinton goes to ground. He does pick it up. He wins. He's free. It's taken by Dan Nolan. Nolan pops a little pass outside, and here comes Shillelagh Coolboy with PJ O'Keefe. O'Keefe solos forward, has a look, looks for that little ball into Brendan Bain. Bain on the turn, Bain on the spin, kicks this one high and kicks it over the bar. Again it's Bain. Again it's a score. It's a wonderful score. 13 and a three-quarter minutes gone here. It's 1-7 to Ballinacor. It's 9 points to Shillelagh Coolboy. This game's still anyone's pod.
Yeah, Brendan being a massive threat. Like, that's 4 points from play now in the game. You know, no freeze. So, like, when he gets the ball, he's very, very accurate, and he's a real good boot on him.
Kieran O'Neill goes down the middle of the field looking for James Murphy, but Cathal Murphy is the one that pops up with the ball, gets the ball into Wayne Kinsella, who fires the ball up underneath the scoreboard. Brendan Bain does really well, goes toe to toe again with Philip Toomey. Toomey is all over his case. Toomey is fouling, but he's playing an advantage. Ball is back out. It's going to be a free in to Shillelagh Coolboy, and that ball to Brendan Bain is causing all sorts of trouble.
Yeah, and you know what? When Shillelagh Coolboy won that ball out in the middle of the field, PJ O'Keefe was free on the right hand wing, but they just kicked it directly in, you know, and they didn't mind that they had a player on for an overlap, because Brendan Bain has been so dangerous. Like, Philip Toomey has his hands full there, really.
Yeah, well, look, he has, and to be fair to him, it's a huge battle between the two. It's only the brilliance of Brendan Bain is coming out marginally on top there at the minute, because Toomey is playing him to a man as well as he can.
Yeah, he is, and you can see I put Brendan Bain under all sorts of pressure there. Like, it's not like that he's just waltzing around the place and getting easy scores.
Cathal Murphy kicks this one, but looks to be gone wide on the near post. It is, it's gone to the right of the post and wide. Still a 1 point game here in Aughrim. We're halfway through the second half of the Fitzgerald Kitchens Junior A Football Championship final. It'll be a kick out from Kieran O'Neill. It's 1-7 to Ballinacor. It's 9 points to Shillelagh Coolboy. Long kick down the field, hands on the ball again, but just breaks, and brilliantly picked up by PJ O'Keefe. Wonderful play by O'Keefe to keep possession there. Fires a leg at this one, goes long down the field though, and Danny Byrne reacts first. He needs support. He gets it from James Byrne. Away come the Ballinacor man. It's John Toomey gets the ball to Turnham Mulconroy. Just about gets it at the second attempt, does he? Gets it at the third attempt, but there's a wall of maroon and blue jerseys around him. Ball breaks to Paddy Byrne. Paddy Byrne is fouled. It'll be a free to Ballinacor, and it's a heavy battle to get any advantage down that line.
A couple of seconds ago there, you saw how good PJ O'Keefe was. Like, he won a ball that he had no right to win, you know, and it was good tackling there from Shillelagh Coolboy, and probably didn't need to give away the free. Great
ball from Paddy Byrne into James Murphy here. Murphy's on the rampage. There's danger here for Shillelagh Coolboy. He's going for goal, you know. Oh, what a screamer of a goal from James Murphy. The ball was moved up on the far side for that free. Paddy Byrne finds James Murphy. He rampages down the middle of the defence, sets himself. He takes the shot from outside the 14 and top corner in. No one is stopping that. A wonderful score. It's 2-7 to 9 points here now. 13 points to 9, a 4 point game, 16 and a half minutes gone. What a score.
Absolutely fantastic score. And when he got the ball, you see when he turned around and took him on, and after he took a couple of strides, you knew he was going to go for goal.
Ball breaks, and now it's all Ballinacor. Connor Parsons got the ball from Danny Dowling. Dowling has Chris Murphy inside him. Everyone wants a piece of the ball here now from Ballinacor, but Murphy holds possession. Does he get through the tackle? He doesn't. He's fouled by Conor Clinton. It'll be a free in about 67 or 8 yards out, and Shillelagh Coolboy just need to reset here now. But as we said, on a day like today, goals are huge, and Ballinacor have 2 of them.
Yeah, and and James Murphy has both of them. And I was talking about him scoring the 5 points. I didn't give him credit for the goal in the first half.
High looking tackle in from Cathal Murphy there. The referee is calling him over. James Murphy's gone to ground. Ballinacor. I'm not saying that James Murphy hasn't got a heavy knock there, because he has, but it's just the position they're in. A minute or two of a breath won't kill anyone either.
Yeah, no, and this will suit probably Ballinacor, and they're 4 points up, and Shillelagh Coolboy are going to have to find something now.
Yeah, well, you'd imagine from this position they're going to have to find a goal. You're not going to kick 5 points unanswered here in these conditions.
Yeah.
You know, it's another free in here now, which it wouldn't surprise you if Paddy Byrne can pull the trigger on this one. Like, it's a huge score, so Shillelagh Coolboy are just looking down the barrel of the gun a little bit. They're going to have to find something from somewhere.
Yeah, they need to get the ball. I'm just looking at Dean Grandy now and Brendan Bean inside, like, and they'll probably try and get it in. They need to get it into them now as quick as they can. Need to get the ball to probably to the 65 so they can deliver in on top of them as quick as they possibly can, you know, and create chances that way.
Yeah, and look, what we probably say, you know, Brendan Bean is having a fantastic game. He's probably going to have to go that step further now and take on his man and head for the goal.
Yeah, I think so, yeah,
You know,
yeah.
He's kicked fantastic points from out around, all around the D, so...
For 19, Dean Grandy, replaced by 17, Callum Patterson.
Callum Patterson is in for Dean Grandy. PJ O'Keefe has been switched inside. Callum Patterson has gone in to the... Paddy Byrne sets himself 45 straight in front of the goal. This will be a huge kick. He'll be about 43. Again, he kicks it. It's gone way to the right of the post and wide. Might have had too long to think about it. Maybe we've 19 minutes on the clock, 11 plus injuries to go. It's 2-7 to Ballinacor, 9 points to Shillelagh Coolboy. Can Shillelagh Coolboy find an answer? Can Ballinacor keep them pinned in this half down at the town end here? It'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, I see it's PJ Mulhall gone inside now with Brendan Bean, so that's a dangerous two-man full forward line as well.
Long kick down the field. Oh, it's well taken by Callum Patterson. Just in, does really well, but the referee said play on. He was interfered with there when he was taking his kick, so it'll be PJ O'Keefe kicks this one. Anthony Nolan wants to take, and well, the ball landed there.
Yeah, he didn't. He's actually bringing it forward. He's not giving the free for after he kicked the ball. He's actually bringing the ball forward 30 metres because he was being tackled after he claimed the mark.
Thanks for clearing that up, Fudge.
All right.
I'd have got a
Sport out refs, you know.
I'd have got a yellow card there now because of the question that. But anyway, we're away here with Wayne Kinsley. He kicks a long ball in. Oh, it's gone over everyone. It's dangerous. Breaks inside. Half chance in there, but whoa! Once again, Danny Byrne goes down to pick up the ball. Does really well and takes a bit of a knock for his trouble. So it's just a player reaching in with a foot to get the ball, and again the man on the ground goes for it. Yeah, wins his free. Does well. It's Dan Nolan is going to pick up a yellow. We've had a good few yellows issued in the last few minutes. There's a lot of lads going to be playing on their nerves for the last few minutes. But Danny Byrne,
they might have to just do that now. Just let the ball in and seeking to get a breaking ball, and it might fall the right way for them. Like the bouncing ball one way or the other now could be the difference in this game. And it was a free out, yellow card, probably maybe for a little bit of dangerous play, maybe, but you know, but he had to go for it as well.
Ball breaks outside. It's John Tomey again. There's 2-3 men on him. They look to Stan Nolan gets a loose ball and a call. What a pick up from Carl Murphy. Does really well, but he's surrounded by the white jerseys, and it'll be a free in, says Anton Nolan. Ballinacor just questioning it, not to the point that it's moved up, but everything is being questioned here to me.
Yeah, we talked about PJ O'Keefe's pick up there a few minutes ago. That was even better by Carl Murphy and a crowd of players.
I think there was 4 white jerseys around him as well when he done it. Gets the ball back to Jonathan Smith. Smith gets the ball to Wayne Kinsley. Kinsley looks to kick this one. He kicks it high as it done was gone to the right of the post and wide. Wayne Kinsley's not happy. The referee is going in. He's umpire.
The umpire is adamant.
There's a linesman talking into a collar over at the far side as well.
No,
the linesman seems happy. I think Anto was having a second thought about it, but
yeah, 4 wides now in the second half for Shillelagh Coolboy. They can't afford to have any more wides in this game if they want to try and win it.
4 wides in the second half, 4 points down. It's 2-7 to 9 points. Kick out goes long down the field, a huge kick again. Paddy Byrne's on a huge amount of bodies under. Callum Patterson comes up with the ball, gets it back as far as Kieran Lambert. Lambert goes long and well taken by PJ Mulhall. Mulhall looks to get the ball into Brendan Bean. It's a foot race with Bean and Philip Tomey back there. Tomey stands up, Bean does well to pick it up. Again, there's huge numbers back there. Bean is going to get his free. It'll be a free in and done really well Bean, but Philip Tomey done really well to get back on the inside of him and hold him up as well, to be fair.
Like you said a few minutes ago that Brendan Bean is probably have to go and take him on, and that's what he did that time, but Philip Tomey was up to the task, and it was probably the second tackler comes in and between the two of them give away a free, you know, but despite his 4 points, you're right, Philip Tomey has actually done well and contained them as well as he possibly can.
Kick from Cathal Murphy. This one goes high this time and goes over the bar. It's 2-7 to 10 points. It's a 3-point game here in Aughrim. It's always nervy when there's just a goal in it. 22, just 23 minutes gone here. There's lots of time here, Podge. Anything can happen in this one still.
Well, I tell you what, we've seen enough games here this year, Emma, to know that even after the 30 minutes are gone in the second half, and if you're 3 or 4 points down, you're not out of it.
Long kick to the middle of the field again. It's Shillelagh Coolboy come up with the goods. They're winning all the breaks around the middle third. Wayne Kinsley gives it to Jonathan Smith. Smith steps inside, 2 tackles, does really well, passes the ball off as far as Kieran Lambert. Lambert is on the 21 here. He looked to cut back. That man Jonathan Smith is outside him. As we said, leg heavily bandaged, was not stopping him. Long, dangerous looking ball in. Kieran, what a safe pair of hands by the keeper there. Done really well to pluck that one under all sorts of pressure. Gets the ball out then as well to Conor Parsons. Away goes Parsons to his own 45. Gets the ball to Chris Murphy. Murphy is away underneath the stand. Gets to the 65. Kicking into the town end. Does really well to slide out of a tackle. Tries to get the ball away. Had his hand held. He had. You could see it from here. Done well then. That's brilliant play from Kieran O'Neill the whole way up.
Oh yeah, fantastic by Kieran O'Neill, you know, and out to Conor Parsons. Conor Parsons does well to Chris Murphy, and Chris Murphy was just really, really clever. Like, he knew he couldn't keep barreling forward because he was going to get turned over or tackled.
Conor Parsons kicks the ball into spaces. That man James Murphy is after, but he loses possession, does he? 2 players go to ground. Aaron Kinsley seems to have taken a knock in that. Ball is on the ground. It's picked up in there by John Toomey. Toomey tries to get it away to Brian Hanlon, but it's picked off by the Shillelagh Coolboy men, and away they come with PJ O'Keefe. O'Keefe deep in his own half, cuts inside. Anthony Nolan right on the play there, gets it to Wayne Kinsley. Kinsley gives it to Dan Nolan. Now to Cathal Murphy. Long ball from the left bow of Cathal Murphy. Dangerous ball. Philip Toomey just gets a hand on it. There's 2 Shillelagh Coolboy men there. One of them is Brendan Bean. That man Brendan Bean just drops short into the arms. Not like him, but it's going to be a free in, says the referee, or a pull back or something. I didn't quite see it. Yeah, it's just a pull down on Philip and PJ Mulhall off the ball there, and he's...
Yeah, and I think Cathal Murphy did the right thing there as well. Let the ball in quick. Like, even if it's a 50-50 ball, if it breaks your way, and that's what happened that time. Like, Philip Toomey got a hand to the ball, alright, but it broke to the Shillelagh Coolboy men. And
we've another sub coming in for Shillelagh Coolboy. It'll be Dermot Lambert is warming up here as Cathal Murphy looks to kick his team within 2 points here. He does. He kicks this one high and over the bar. Another score for Cathal Murphy. Another score for Shillelagh Coolboy. It's a 2-point game now in Aughrim. 2-7 to 11 points as they come raiding. It's dangerous, nervous times in there now. It's number 6, Aaron Kinsley. Looks to be coming off. He must be injured because Aaron Kinsley was having a hell of a game.
Yeah,
there.
no, he went down there injured on the last attack actually, and you could see him.
Side. He's over at the rail on the far side. As Dermot Lambert is in for Aaron Kinsley there, so kick out is from Kieran O'Neill, long down the field, a huge amount of bodies. James Murphy pops up with this one. It's a long loop and hand pass, but it's cut out by the man just in. Dermot Lambert takes it in his stride, gets the ball to Dan Nolan. Dan Nolan pops it off out to Luke Dolan. Dolan gets the ball back into Lambert. Lambert is just turned over. A good hand in from Danny Dolan. A loose foot on it there by Kieran Lambert. There's a foot race here as Martin Byrne goes over, looks to pick it up. All sorts of bodies going everywhere. It's helter-skelter here in Aughrim. It's a loose-looking handball, but all of James Byrne's inches it took to just control that one. It's into the hands of Paddy Byrne. Paddy Byrne gives the ball out to Conor Parsons. Parsons, little foot pass out to Tarnamul Conroy. Away come the Glenmalure men looking to get the ball out of danger up the field. It's been seesaw game all the way, but it's Ballinacor that have the best of they're made the best of their time in the ascendancy each time. It's James Murphy as James Byrne takes a big hit. It's into the hands of Paddy Byrne, 45 yards out, looks to take on his man. Done really well there. Paddy Byrne just checked inside and almost bought his free, but it's cute play from Paddy Byrne.
Yeah, I think it was a cute play alright now, and Anthony Nolan's going to give out a card here, and I don't know whether I hope it's not a black card anyway, that's all I'll say.
It looks to be a little bite after from number 7, Kieran Lambert. He looked to have a little, should we say, tickle at Paddy Byrne there on the ground. So it'll be interesting to see what Anton Nolan thought of it. It's yellow, yeah. We have the swing of the yellow there from Anto and Kieran Lambert. We'll just probably be happy enough with that now, because anything after or later can be considered off the ball, and you can probably be in a bit of bother, but didn't deserve much more than the yellow.
No, I don't think so. No, I see Aaron Kinsella coming across the field here, limping at the moment, and
the kick will be from James Murphy. This is a big kick in the context of this game. Now it's 2-7 to 11 points, 13 points to 11 here. This will put the goal in it with just about 2 minutes to go. John Devitt is warming up underneath us here for the Ballinacor man. James Murphy is about 4 or 5 yards to the right hand side of the post as he's kicking into it here in the town end. Slight breeze, I suppose, just blowing across the field now, but it doesn't seem to be anything major. The kick will be from Murphy. He's going to go for it, going to put it dead. Oh, it's a huge kick. It's high and it's over the bar. Big man for the big moment.
yeah, that's 2-6 now from James Murphy out of 2-8, and Paddy Burner is the other 2 scores, you know, so only 2 scores from Ballinacor, but when you have one player to score 2-6 in these conditions is a great help.
It's a big help. 2-8, 28 and a half minutes gone. Jamie Nolan is off, John Devitt is gone. There's no real ball has went into Ger Byrne since he went in there. He's been pretty much isolated, but Ballinacor holding on is 2-8 to 11 points. Hands up for the ball again, but it's Chris Murphy's hands that matter because they're on the ball. Gets the ball back to Conor Parsons. Parsons gives it to Paddy Byrne. Little triangles of play there. James Byrne back to Parsons. Over as far as James Murphy demands the ball, gets the ball. Murphy 65 yards out from his own goal as Ballinacor look to hold possession. Good play as they get to the 65. James Murphy takes it on, brings it out and gives it to Paddy Byrne. Little 1-2 with James Murphy, and Byrne is away again inside him. Just Murphy cuts inside. 1 tackle, 2 tackle. Again Chris Murphy does well to get to him. Gives the ball to Danny Dowland. Dowland solos with this one. Gives it back to Conor Parsons. Half a minute of normal time left here in Aughrim. It's a 3-point game. 2-8 Ballinacor, 11 points to Shillelagh Coolboy. It's through the hands and it's into the hands of James Murphy. Paddy Byrne points to where he wants it. Paddy Byrne gets the ball where he wants it. Pops it inside to John Toomey. Oh, brilliant play by Toomey. He's fouled at the top of the D. There's no advantage there, and brilliant play by Ballinacor. Patient build up, found a man in space, and Toomey comes like a train down the middle, and only one way you stop him is foul him.
Yeah, you see Conor Parsons dropping back now. Conor Parsons dropping back and trying to get on the ball and playing like a sweeper, you know, and like dictating the play, playing like a quarterback and whatever, but they're getting important men on the ball, you know, and then to create this massive pocket of space. I can hear Martin Giggs shouting at Shillelagh Coolboys to push out, you know, but Paddy Byrne finds a big acre of space, you know, and John Toomey then comes barreling off him, you know, and I think John Toomey is after being fouled now for maybe 3, maybe 4 scores now at this stage. That's probably the 4th one.
Yeah, that's the 4th one, and as you said, once he gets that bit of a gallop up, we'll have 4 minutes of injury time or half a minute in there already. There'll be a sub in for the Shillelagh Coolboy man. It's number 20 Keane Moles coming in. It's PJ Mulhall is exiting stage left in this one. It's 2-9 now to 11 points. That's almost an insurance point, only we won't go that far just yet with 3 minutes left here. It's 15 points to 11 to Ballinacor.
This kick out is so important for Shillelagh Coolboy, so it is. They need to win this kick out.
Queeveen Rawson puts up his hands. He wants to know who wants it. He's siding to the stand side, goes long down there. Danny Dowland's underneath, but Chris Murphy just kind of takes him out. Ball breaks. Tarna Mulconroy gets his hands on it. Away comes James Murphy with the ball again. Gets it to Mulconroy. They look to go through the hands with James Byrne. Byrne gives it to Paddy Byrne. Back to James Byrne. He'll take it down the line there. Pops a little pass down in front of Ger Byrne. Byrne, the first real possession he's got, gives it back to James Byrne. Byrne, oh, brilliant play by him. Is he fouled? No, play on, says the referee. Looks to get rid of the ball. It's turned over by Shillelagh Coolboy. They need to get up. They need to get a score here. There's a foul there by James Murphy. I think he was going to foul, but he didn't actually quite get the foul he wants, so it'll be interesting to see what colour this card is, what Anto says, because yellow, it's all yellow today. James Murphy won't mind the yellow for that. He's moving it up. It's ball in hand with Jonathan Smith. We're into the 2nd minute of injury with 2 minutes to go here. Queeveen Rawson said he's going to come up and join the attack. Gets the ball out here as far as Dan Bain. Bain gets it to PJ O'Keefe. O'Keefe gets it to Jonathan Smith. They need to get the ball up the field, and away goes Smith up the field with the ball. He needs support. He has a man outside him. Kieran Lambert gets through the tackle. Lambert Has a look up, he tries to pick the pocket, but it's picked away there by Tornamull. Conroy does really well, and it's out to Chris Murphy. Murphy does well, and he's fouled by Dermot Lambert, and that's just what Ballinacor wanted at this stage.
Yeah, and exactly what Shillelagh Coolboy didn't want. They probably just need to let the ball in and let it in direct, you know, instead of running with it.
Brian Hanlon on the ball, gives it to John Devitt. Here comes the train that his John Toomey just stopped though. The defence done really well, gets the ball to Paddy Byrne, big hit on Byrne from Dara Foley, gets it back to Toomey takes all comers, gets a foot on a loose foot on the ball, it breaks as far as Ger Byrne. There's a man inside, is this man James Murphy again, shot the hooks high and it's over the bar. It looked like it could have been the hat-trick there for James Murphy, but he'll be happy enough with a point at this stage. It's 10 to 11 points. It's, I think, 3 points for
that's
James
right,
Murphy.
yeah, 3 from Paddy Byrne and 2-7 from James Murphy.
Davy Carter's about to come in for the Ballinacor men. It'll be Glen Malure tonight with the cup, it looks like. Shillelagh Coolboy will have to go reset for another year, unfortunately for them. It's Queeveen Rawson to take the kick with half a minute of injury time left as Ger Byrne goes back off after playing enough of his part, they feel. Kick out is from Queeveen Rawson, long down the middle of the field again as Cathal Murphy goes, but it's that man James Murphy again. There's a runner inside as Davy Carter pops the ball inside to Christopher Murphy. Murphy is through on goal, side foots it, brilliant save by Queeveen Rawson, broke to Brian Hanlon,
save, yeah.
And brilliant play. It's just Brian Hanlon had squirted through his legs and away comes Shillelagh Coolboy up the field. Is there one more attack? Can they make it nervous for the Ballinacor men? PJ O'Keefe is on the ball, looks up, launches it long down the field. Philip Toomey gets his hands out in front of Brendan Bain this time. There's numbers up there. Cian Moles looks to pick this one up. Toomey gets this one, comes away. Toomey, is he fouled? He is. It's all over, says Anton Nolan. Ballinacor have won the Junior A Football Championship. It's the Fitzgerald Kitchens Junior A Football Champions for 2023 are Ballinacor. Once they hit the front, Conor Parsons, as you said, was going to play the quarterback role.
Yeah.
Went back, demanded the ball, and never gave a ball away. You know, but to a man, to win a championship, it's a team effort. And
the ball is like, you know, you see James Byrne there coming up with the ball up the field, you know, Danny Dowling competing, everything like his life depended on it, you know, and that's what it took, like, you know, even the two lads inside, Jamie Nolan and Brian Hanlon, are so busy, you know, so it was a complete team performance from Ballinacor.
Yeah, and as we said, unfortunately for Shillelagh Coolboy, they'll have to come back and try and do it all again next year. As we said, you know, they had their moments in this game. They just didn't probably get enough out of them, and 2 goals in this weather, as the fella said at the mouth in November, is going to make a huge difference. Cathal Murphy, Wayne Kinsley, you're just circling them on the programme there. 2 huge performances from them. Brendan Bean inside as well. You know, Aaron Kinsley was brilliant early as well. It's just, you know, fine margins win these games, and you know, 2 pieces of brilliance from James Murphy are the difference.
2 fantastic. The second goal is as good as a goal you will see, you know, and he got it with his back to goal, probably just inside the 45, turned and attacked, you know, 1-2 plays and then buried it in the top corner. Like, you know, it was absolutely fantastic goal for anyone that got to see it. If you didn't get to see it, you're unlucky, you know.
You're unlucky, but you know, as we said, look, it's been a fantastic game again with these 2 teams. Ballinacor are now going to receive the trophy. We're going to leave you with the presentation live on our stream. So thanks again for everyone for tuning in, to everyone here for their help in bringing the stream to you at home, anyone that couldn't get here. Another cracking game. We'll be back tomorrow with the big game. It's live at 2:30. We'll be on from about 2 o'clock or 2:15 with our stream for Rathnew and Blessington in the Senior Football Championship replay. But for the moment, if you're from Glenmalure or up around Ballinacor, you can savour this one and watch them receiving the trophy.
The stand for presentation, please. Both teams over to the stand for the presentation. Coolboy, Shillelagh and Ballinacor, congratulations on reaching the Fitzgerald Junior A football final today. That was one of the best county finals that's been played out there in a long time. I just want to compliment both teams on a great sporting game and compliment Anthony Nolan, the referee, on an excellent job also. Well done, Anthony. I'd like to welcome the Fitzgerald Kitchens here today to do the presentation. But just before we do the Fitzgerald presentation, I'd like to thank all the teams who took part in the Junior A Football Championship this year. It has been a tough year for all the teams, but Ballinacor, you have came through a long battle with a couple of difficulties on the way with fixtures. But well done and congratulations. I've no doubt, Coolboy, Shillelagh, your day will come. You're in the Junior D final, and hopefully you will go well and be home silverware of that. But I want to compliment you on reaching 2 finals this year. Well done, Shillelagh Coolboy. Just wait till we get all the players up first. Okay, without further ado, I'm going to call on John Toomey to come down to receive the cup on behalf of Ballinacor team. Okay, John is going to say a few words. This will be fairly short for email, but I'd like to thank the referee, Andy Nolan, his savage job on the match, and the sideline man and the umpires, and everyone involved. I'd like to thank the supporters. The savage support last fucking, and how many matches? You're there, the fucking last replays and fucking everything. Fair play to you. Especially the players match. It was savage work all year, and the management. I finally have Paddy smiling anyway, so Shillelagh, savage effort, savage tough match, conditions are fucking hard enough as well, so 3 cheers for Shillelagh. Hip hip, hip hip, hip hip, Ballinacor! Okay, there's just one more small presentation, and that's the Man of the Match Award, and that's been sponsored by the McGee family. And Chris is here today to make the presentation, but before we go, there's 2 ladies here that does a hell of a lot of work in this county, and that's both Chris and Bridget, and all of those programmes and everything that's done every week for every team within the county. I think they deserve a huge round of applause. I'd say I don't have to ask us who man of the match is. The man scored 2-2 today. James Murphy!